Hey, what's up, Facebook? What's up, Instagram? Oh, wait a minute. I don't even think I got my Instagram on yet. Hold on. Hey, Facebook. Let me see if I can cut a little light on. See. Ooh, that's too bright. Yeah, I don't like that. But always my other camera that I do for Instagram always looks perfect, and I don't know how that happens. That's too bright. I got some lights, and I'm holding my camera sideways because they say if you hold it straight, you get those two black things on the sides. But I don't even know where I'm supposed to be looking at, so I'm hoping I'm looking right. Y'all know I'm looking at one camera for Instagram. Y'all know I'm looking at the other camera for Facebook. Let's see if I can try and get these lights right. Okay, that's not doing anything. Maybe that's okay and not too harsh. I think. I don't think that's too harsh. So I am back. I'm back. And happy to be back. Thank you for hanging in there with me. Y'all know that I've been going through some things with this move. Hey Dion, how you doing? You miss me yet? Y'all know I've been going through some things with this move. Y'all know if y'all been following me on Facebook, on Instagram, y'all know I have moved from Maryland back home to North Carolina, where I'm from. And it has been like it has been a whole situation for real. It has been crazy. Like I said, I don't know where to look in this camera because I'm holding my camera sideways, but we're gonna get through it. So, and I'm hot already because of these lights. But it's just been a whole ordeal. But I am here in North Carolina, and still haven't quite settled yet, but I'm trying to get settled. So we're going to see how these Money Mondays are going to be working in my budgeting on YouTube. So if you have not checked out any of my budgeting videos on YouTube, please check me out. I'm Tonya Gemini on YouTube. I have some budgeting videos up there. And I'm also trying to transition all of my Money Monday videos on there as well. So you'll be able to see those. Hey, Celeb Boutique, how you doing? Hey, Senseless Miss, how y'all doing? Thank you for tuning in. So we're going to get right into it because also I want to try and cut these Money Mondays down from an hour to about 30 minutes since I'm going to start transferring them over to YouTube. I don't want to make it too long so people won't be like, oh, that's an hour. I'm not watching that. I'm good, Dion. I'm better. You know, just trying to, you know, like I said, get settled in and get things right here. You know, that's a whole nother story, but, you know, I'm here. So we're going to get right into it with what the topic is for today. It's, yes, I am hot. I got these lights on. I'm hot. You know, I'm already hot. And I'll put these lights on so it won't look too dark. Let me see if I turn them off and see what happens. Can you still see me pretty good? I think you can. Now, that might be too dark. Let me turn the lights back on. Let's see. I'm trying to work them kind of. Let me see if I can turn them down a little bit. Okay, I turned them down a little bit. That might look better or be okay. So I did get a budgeting video out the other day. So I have a new budget video out. Thanks, Richard, for checking in. I have a new budgeting video out on YouTube. So check it out. It's my last paycheck for October because I ended up having 3 paychecks in October. If y'all haven't watched, I do paycheck to paycheck budgeting. In October, I ended up having 3 paychecks. So check that out. All right. So we're going to get into the topic of saving $10,000 in 12 months or less. So I'm going to give y'all some tips and tricks to doing that. If you want to just save a chunk of money, or if you want to put a large chunk of money towards some debt, which I am doing. I'm trying to put large chunks of money towards my student loan debt to get out of student loan debt faster, and doing some things to make that happen. So the first thing you want to do is set yourself up a goal. Now, of course, my Instagram phone always want to be messing up. Okay. So first of all, you want to set yourself a goal. You don't have to set yourself a goal up of $10,000. You can start with something low. Just say $1,000 if you want to try and save up your first emergency fund. So you want to try and save up at least $1,000 for your first emergency fund, and then start working on debt or making your emergency fund a little bit larger, because you want to have at least somewhere between 3 to 6 months worth of your bills as an emergency fund. But they say if you start off just saving $1,000 as a, just a short-term emergency fund, that's good too. So whatever your goal is, whether it's $1,000, $5,000, $10,000, whatever it is, just set your goal. So if you set your goal for $10,000, what I like to do is kind of break that down. Because if you just say $10,000, you're like, sometimes you're feeling overwhelmed. You don't know how you're going to do it, where you're going to get the money from, etc. So you can break it down by month. You can break it down by weekly. You can break it down weekly. So if you say $10,000, and I just took some notes. So if y'all see me looking down, I'm looking at my notes. So like I said, I want to try and keep it at 30 minutes if I can. But y'all know I like to talk. Anywho, so if you break that down, $10,000 in 12 months, you're talking about around $834 a month, okay? And that's rounding up. That's about $834 a month. If you break it down every 2 weeks, that's about $385. And if you break it down weekly, that's $192.50. Some people like to see those smaller numbers because they can see themselves attaining that number. They can see themselves attaining $192.50 a week, rather than saying $800 a month, $834 a month, or $10,000 for the year, right? So, and if you want to break it down by how you get paid, like if I was to break it down by how I get paid, like I said, I do a paycheck to paycheck budget, then I would be working towards $385 every 2 weeks. That's how mine would be broken down. But you can break it down however you want to break it down. So that's the first thing you want to do. Just set a goal for yourself. Second thing you want to do is you have to have a budget. That's why I have a budget. That's why I do my budgeting videos. So I have a budget. Y'all have seen my budgets. I'm just going to pull some things out that I use to do my budgets. So I just did this before I left Maryland. I love it. I made a cash tray to put my cash in when I'm sitting there doing my cash envelopes and my sinking funds with my cash. I love it. I bedazzled it. Y'all know I'm a crafter. And I'm going through crafting withdrawals right about now too. So yeah, that's my little cash tray that I have. Let me sit that down for a second. And then this is my, trying to reach for my budget planner. This is my budget planner that I have. And I love this budget planner because I can put all my stuff in there. I also break stuff down. It has the calendar in there. I pull out the sheets, and let me show y'all one of my budget sheets. Let me show y'all what I did this week. So I have my cheat sheet that I always use. My cheat sheet just shows me my bills and the due date. And what I do, because I do a paycheck to paycheck budget, is that my first paycheck covers the 1st through the 15th. All the bills that are due for the 1st through the 15th. And then my second paycheck covers all the bills that are due between the 16th and the end of the month. So that's how I break it down. So, like for instance, this is my, this is my paycheck number 1 for October. So that's how I break it down. And you see right here, I have in extra savings because I am doing the cash envelope challenge. But I can easily turn that into my $10,000 challenge that I'm doing. But that's the first step. You want to do a budget. And the first step in making a budget is you want to first find out what your income is, your total income that's coming in. And you want to write down everything that's going out, the expenses, everything that you're spending on. Even if you get a soda at work in the vending machine, even if you pick up coffee on the way to work, if you get a donut, if you get lunch that day, if you get dinner that day, your groceries, you want to write down your fixed bills. You want to write out the bills that can fluctuate, like your lights, your water, your gas, things like that. So you have to know what's coming in and you have to know what's going out in order to make the budget. And then if you have more going out than what you have coming in, then you know you have a problem. You have a spending problem. You have a want problem versus a needs problem. So you have to check that. So the difference in saving, when you're working towards saving something, you have to know, do you need to increase your income or do you need to decrease your expenses? And sometimes it's both. You know, sometimes you have to increase that income and you also have to decrease your expenses. So you're wondering like, well, Tonya, where am I getting this extra money from? That's where the third thing comes in. The third thing comes in, well, I'm going to save that after. I think the third thing that comes in, maybe you have to be set up an accountability practice or accountability buddy or whatever you need to do to be accountable, to make sure that you're sticking to the budget. Make sure you're sticking to your savings. Make sure you are saving, whether it's once a week, every 2 weeks, or monthly. This is what you have to save. This is what it is. Do not touch it. Put it somewhere where you can't touch it. Put it like in a money market fund or just in a savings account that you can't touch it. Don't mess with it. Just save the money and don't mess with it. And you want to be accountable for it. So you have to be diligent. You have to be consistent. You have to be like I said, accountable. Whether you do a vlog or whatever, just be accountable and know that you need to do that every week, every 2 weeks, every month, whatever the case may be. Hey, Rosalind, how you doing? So the fourth thing I say is make a specific goal. Like I was saying, whether it's 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, whatever goal you want to set the goal and be specific. Make sure it's a goal that you can attain. Don't say, oh, yeah, I want to save $10,000 in 3 months. And then you have no clue or anything on how to do that. And then you're going to get upset. You're going to get mad. You're going to feel like you're not accomplished. So you want to set a realistic goal. Realistically, you can save $10,000 in a year. Realistically, you can. So that's the next step you want to do. The next step I say is visualize it. If you've seen some of my Facebook posts or Instagram posts, y'all know I'm a big believer in manifesting and visualizing and everything. You want to see yourself attaining the goal. You want to see yourself, if you're trying to save that $10,000 to put towards your student loan, visualize yourself making that big payment towards your student loan and like, yes, that's another chunk off of my student loans. Now I'm that much closer to being debt free. I'm that much closer to getting rid of these student loans, or I'm that much closer to saving for my house. I'm that much closer for saving for school, whatever the case may be. Whatever you're saving for, I'm that much closer to saving for my retirement. Whatever the case may be, whatever thing that you're saving for, just visualize you saving it and obtaining that goal. The next step is where it comes in about how are you going to make the money, make the extra money. You say, well, Tonya, my income is the same, and if I don't have the extra money to save $10,000 now, how am I going to save that $10,000 in 12 months? Well, that's where I said that's where you increase your income and you decrease your expenses. Like me, for instance, if y'all seen any of my budget videos, y'all know that I have an out of control cable bill. Well, I don't anymore since I moved. So that may have helped me. My cable bill was $224. Now imagine if I didn't have that cable bill. That's $224 that I can be putting towards reaching my goal. Don't judge me and say, Tonya, you shouldn't have a $224 cable bill. I know. But I am addicted to, I guess just TV. TV. No, I'm not on YouTube right now, Rosalind, but I am gonna, once it's finished, probably tomorrow, I'll be able to save it and move it towards YouTube. But I do have budget videos on YouTube, so check those out. But you know, I could be taking that $224 and putting it towards my savings. So that's what I'm saying. Look at your expenses and know what you can cut out. Like, you don't have to have that Starbucks every day. You don't have to go out for lunch every day. Go to the grocery store, pack your lunch, cook your food. You don't have to have that, what's another thing that people like to get? A lot of people may not be in the office right now, but if you are in the office, I know a lot of people go to the vending machine like every hour, every other hour, just getting a snack. You don't have cable, Richard? I know that's right. I don't have any right now either, but that's only because I moved. If I hadn't moved, I would still have my cable bill. Okay, I was gonna go over there. So, oh, thank you, Roslyn. I appreciate it. Yes, y'all, check me out on YouTube and get me some views on there. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a video. I'm just getting into it, so hopefully I provide you a lot of good information. But yeah, cut out those expenses that you know you don't need. Like, you know you don't have to get your nails done all the time. You can do your own nails. Like, look, I did my own nails. They may not look the best. And I had to cut all my nails off. I'm so mad when I moved out. I'm trying to tell y'all, it was a whole ordeal when I moved. But I got some, what's it called? The powder, the dipping powder or whatever. So it's going to save me a lot. Plus, I didn't want to go into the nail salons right now anyway. So yeah, I'm going to be saving a lot. My husband used to drive me crazy with vending machines. I had to stop him from doing that. Right. You never know how much you're spending at the vending machine. Because, look, I had one person on my team. As soon as I came in the morning, they grabbed, they already came in with breakfast. That they stopped somewhere and got some breakfast. So they had a coffee and they would have like a biscuit or something like that. Probably about 2 hours into work, they were at the vending machine getting a soda and getting a bag of chips, right? Then a couple of hours go by, they're going to lunch. They go and buy their lunch. Then afternoon, you know, you need that afternoon pick-me-up about maybe, 3:30. They're back at the vending machine, getting another soda, getting another bag of chips. He probably was spending, I know probably a good $20 a day just between vending machine, breakfast and lunch. So there's a lot of places that you can cut back on. Once you cut back on the expenses that are unnecessary, then you have to look at increasing your income. So first thing you want to do is, if you've been at your job for a while, ask for a raise. It never hurts. I mean, they can say no, but hey, you ask. You never know. They may say yes, but ask for a raise. If your company offers overtime, work overtime. Like, I'm going to work on Veterans Day, which is Wednesday, which is a holiday for my company. But if we work, we get double time. So I'm like, I ain't doing nothing on a Wednesday. Yeah, I'm going to work. Yeah, I volunteer. I work 8 hours. I'm going to get paid for 16. So, of course. And by Sunday, he didn't know where he spent so much. Right. You never know. When you start spending it, you think change here, change there. You don't know what that adds up to. That's why I tell everybody when they start their budget, track your expenses for a week or 2 weeks so you can really see where your expenses are going. But yeah, get some extra overtime. If your job is offering overtime, get that overtime. Now we're going to get into some real bringing in some money. Get a part-time job. Yes, you heard it. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Get a part-time job, whether it's out of the house or you work from home. I've talked about so many different work from home companies and places over my last Money Mondays. I keep my Money Mondays posted on my Facebook, so you can always go to my Facebook and see all of my Money Mondays. Like I said, I'm going to start transferring them over to YouTube, so you'll be able to see them on YouTube as well. But yeah, there are, especially around Christmas time, a lot of companies are hiring right now. I also have a document where I break down a lot of companies that work from home, that you can work from home with. A lot of companies where I say, if you have a car, you can use your car to make money. You can use your phone to make money. Use your laptop to make money. So if you need that document, it's only $5. I'm not breaking your arm or anything like that. It's only $5. But it's over like 100 different businesses and companies that you can work for. either from home or make your own hours. I always tell people that if you have a car, there's no reason for you to be broke. None. And I'm serious about that. None. There's no reason for you to be broke if you have a car. There's so many things that you can do with your car. And I know people are saying, well, I don't want anybody in my car. I don't want to do Uber or Lyft. You don't have to. There's so many other things that you can do besides Uber and Lyft. You can do Uber Eats. You can do DoorDash. You can do Amazon Flex. Amazon Flex is probably looking for a lot of people right now. If you don't know what Amazon Flex is where you can deliver packages from Amazon. You go to the Amazon warehouse. You create your, design your, what is it called? Your path or whatever to get around, like what zip code or whatever you want to drive for. And you take a certain amount of packages and you go deliver those packages. That's what Amazon Flex is. You have to sign up for it. So check that out. You can do so much with your car. You can do Instacart. My daughter used to do Instacart. She loved it, making that extra money. There's so many things you can do with the car. If you have a car, you should not be broke. Should not. I repeat, should not. There are so many things that you can do. You can also do a side hustle. During this time, and I know I'm going to get ready to go through craft withdrawals, but during this time, I did a lot of craft shows last year. I did a lot of vending shows. I had my wreaths. I had my body butters. I had my nasal decongestant tabs that you put in the shower, my shower tabs. I had so much stuff, and I was at a vending show almost every weekend. My stuff was selling like hotcakes. Like, even if you don't craft, whatever that you can do, if you can draw, if you can paint, you can put your stuff on Etsy, put your stuff out on Fiverr. There's so many side hustles that you can create to make that extra income. You'd be surprised. And then in no time, it's easy to make that $192.50 that you need a week, or it's easy to make that $385 that you need every 2 weeks, or that $834 that you need every month to reach your goal of that $10,000. And then once you see that coming in, I promise you, you will get excited and want, okay, well, I made $100 this week. Let me see if I can make $200 this week. Oh, now I made up to $200 a week. Let me see if I can make that $250 a week. You will be surprised at how much you start making and start rolling. As soon as you get that first couple of sales in, you start rolling. Like I said, Etsy and Fiverr are big right now to put out your services. You don't on Etsy, it used to be only homemade stuff. You don't even have to have your own stuff to do Etsy now. You can do t-shirts, you can do mugs. I'm getting my Etsy shop started with doing t-shirts and mugs, and I'm not even supplying the t-shirts and everything. I'm going through Printful. Printful is a site where you can just create designs, place it on their mock-up t-shirts, place it on their mock-up mugs, and then you can send it over to Etsy to make sales. How easy is that? You don't have to have any inventory. You don't have to get your Cricut out and child, let me tell you, I tried to make t-shirts with my Cricut. I'm like, this is for the birds. Let me go to my other crafting stuff. Because I'm a crafter, I like to try other types of crafts just to see if I can do them. And t-shirts was not my friend. I will always forget to mirror the image, so I would mess up a whole thing. Yeah, it was a whole thing. But with Printful, I think they have something called Printify. There's a couple of different places that it's called Print on Demand. There's a couple of different places that have a print on demand where you just go on there and you put your own design, your words, or whatever you want to do, place them on their mock-up t-shirts, mugs. What else do they have? They even have shower curtains, and I mean, they have all kinds of stuff. All you do is put your image on there and you just send it over to your Etsy shop. And you just get your Etsy sales. Like I said, you don't have to have inventory, anything. They make it so easy these days to try things. Y'all know I started my real estate investment company last year. It hadn't been doing too good, but I've been so busy. But I'm getting ready to get back into that because I know that the kind of money that I can make a chunk of that money in 1 month. I can make $10,000 in a month and put that towards my my student loan debt. So that's my goal. My goal for my business is to make $10,000 a month. So that's my goal. That's the goal that I'm going to work towards. And like I said, once you get the ball rolling, you will want to start right away. Other things that you can do if you're in a house by yourself or whatever, you have an extra room to rent a room if you feel comfortable with it. Or, find a family member or a friend or whatever that you can rent a room to or be a roommate with. That'll help you save money. Another thing is if you have some old clothes or old things that you're just not using anymore, instead of trying to have a yard sale, because, a lot of people don't have yard sales these days, put it on, Let Go, or put it on Facebook Marketplace. Sell your stuff. Make some money. So there's lots of ways that you can make that money to add towards your regular full-time income, where you don't even have to touch your full-time income. You'll take that part-time income, your side hustle income, whatever the case may be, and put that towards your savings goals. And you can easily save $10,000 a year. I also want to show you some other things that I use for my to save and for my budget. This is really part of my budget. I've had several people buy some of these from me. These are what I have as my cash envelopes. If you need a set, have a set of 10 for $15. And I put the thing on there on the front where you can write what your sinking funds or your cash envelope is, whether it's for vacation, whether it's your gas or anything like that. I also put in like a matching sheet where you can keep a total. And you may not know what I'm talking about, so let me just show you mine to make it easier for you to know what I'm talking about. And I have a couple of these left. I have this set left. I have this set with, let me take the rubber band off so you can see the colors. So orange, blue, and green, and yellow. I have this set. I love the, what they call it? The red, I forgot what it's called. The red and the black and gray, whatever. I forgot what it's called. But let me tell you, when I made wreaths with the red and black last year, oh my goodness. Those were the first things that sold out at every vending show. My Ravens wreaths, because I made Ravens wreaths. And my wreaths with this on it. Is it called Buffalo Check? That's what it's called, Buffalo Check. They sold out when I first got there. I'm sorry, I think I missed a question from Rosalind. What's the difference between the sinking fund and the cash envelope? Good question, Rosalind. So the difference between sinking funds and cash envelopes. Matter of fact, let me grab mine real quick and just show y'all mine. So sinking funds are like what you're trying to work towards, that you're saving towards, that you have a budget for, that you want to save for. My cash envelopes are more like, they're kind of a bill, but they're not really a bill, but you need that money. You know you're going to use that money towards it. So, for example, my cash envelopes are my gas for my car, my groceries, my lottery. Don't judge me. Because I know I'm going to play the lottery every week. You got to be in it to win it. That's all I know. You got to be in it to win it. That's all I'm saying. My sinking funds are like, look, I got to pull my big bag out. Like I said, I don't have my stuff where I need to have my stuff because, of my circumstances right now. My sinking funds includes my vacation, gifts, household items or household products. What else? Look, y'all, I'm sorry. I'm trying to pull it out. I got everything stuffed in this bag. And then it's in another bag. Child. I'm all over the place. Okay, so I'm going to show. Also, to save money, do some savings challenges. Some of y'all have seen my savings challenges that I have done that I'm still working on towards the end of the year, which is my my cash envelopes challenge, where you take 100 envelopes, and if you don't want to spend that much or save that much, you can take 50 envelopes. But the thing is that you take 100 envelopes, and you write on there 1 through 100. Let's see if you can see these numbers. Right on there, 1 through 100. So on these I have 45. I had 3. I had 85. And I had 4. So what I do is that so in the 100 cash envelope challenge, you're supposed to pick 2 envelopes every week. Since I'm on a paycheck budget, I select 4 envelopes every time I get paid. So that's why you see 4 envelopes. And what I do is I write them in my budget. I total it all together and I write it on the back what that amount would be. And that's the amount I put in the back of the envelope. So that's my 100 cash envelope challenge. Also, oops, look at this one. Also, I am doing a $5 bill challenge. So every $5 that I have, they go into a bucket. And I have that, I'm all over the place. I have that in this bag too. So if y'all haven't seen that YouTube video, I counted all my 5s so far. And I have some more 5s that I have to put in there this week too. I don't set my thing on the floor, not my money. All right. So I want to show you the difference between the sinking funds and the cash envelopes. This is where I hold my sinking funds. I used to have a different one that I had made, but I got this wallet because the wallet was just easier to carry around. I put this because I need a rubber band on that one. But anyway, these are my sinking funds. So this is what I was trying to show you how the sinking funds envelopes that I made, or you can use them as cash envelopes. It doesn't matter. It's up to you how you want to do it. You know, you do it your way. You don't have to do it my way. Do it your way. So I have household. I have entertainment and eating out. I have beauty. Health. Health is not my health insurance. Health is like if I have to pay any co-pays, if I have to buy any vitamins or prescriptions or anything like that. I have car maintenance. I have clothes and shoes. I have gifts. I have Christmas. I have vacation. And I have extra. My extra envelope, if you haven't seen any of my budgeting videos, my extra envelope is what I have left over for extra. And if I need to pull anything out from anything else, I go into my extra. And I need some of my extra, and I have an emergency, a mini emergency in my cash envelopes. I'm going to get ready to show that. But I had to pull some money out of here. And you'll see that what I do, like I was showing in the other envelopes, I have a running tab in here. So I can keep track of what I have in here. So this one says I should have $268. Let's see, I have 100, 200, 250, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68. And that's how I keep a running tab of it. My tab says I should have 268 in here, and I do have 268 in here, and this is in my extra. Now, what I'm going to do at the end of the year, whatever I have left in these envelopes will go into my savings. They're going to go towards my my housing fund. Some of you may know that I am in the process of buying a house, so that will go into my housing fund because I need brand new furniture. It doesn't come with a washer and dryer, so I'm going to have to buy me a washer and dryer and whatever extras I need. So, for example, what else I have? Like Christmas. And I'll put some of that. So gifts. Again, I have the gifts in here. I have my money in here. And I have a running tab. And I have that in the envelopes that I created too. So if you need some envelopes, like I said, they're 10 for 15. So my gift says I should have $160 in here. So let's see, 50, 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60. So those are my sinking funds. So now let me show you what my cash envelopes are. I'm gonna put all my sinking funds back into my sinking funds wallet. I'm gonna put that back in there too because I did pour those envelopes last week. All right, I'm just put that to the side right now. So this is my cash envelopes binder. I think I'm going to go a little smaller with this one too, because it's a little bulky, but I have a calculator in there. I have some dividers. I can make you one of these too if you'd like, and personalize it. I did that with my Cricut. But these are my cash envelopes. And I just got some clear Ziploc envelopes, and I made the lettering with my Cricut. Hopefully you all can see that. So this one is giving. I have a giving envelope. And like I said, I just did my budget with my last October paycheck. So this week, some of this is getting spent. It's only, what's today? It's only Monday. So yeah, this is the first week of this money getting spent. So that's my giving. I have gas. I have lottery. Like I said, don't judge me. I have my groceries. And then I have, this is my mini emergency, but I haven't put anything on the front of it yet, but that's my mini emergency. So Rosalind, I hope that helps to know what the difference is on how I do my cash envelopes and my sinking funds. And like I said, if you need some sinking funds, you can use these for your sinking funds or your cash envelopes. Whatever works for you. You can use them for both. You can put all your stuff in these. It doesn't matter. Like I said, do your budget like you want to do your budget. But I make these. So if you need them, they're on 15. Well, you know what? Tonight, if you're watching, if you want a set, I'll do it for $12. Get a 10 set for $12. Hit me up in my DM. So that's basically it. Like I said, in no time you'll be able to save the money. I don't know what my time is right now because unfortunately my phone that I usually use for my Facebook, I'm using for Instagram, and the phone I usually use for Instagram is packed up somewhere. I thought I put it in my pocketbook and it's packed up somewhere, so I don't even know where it is. So I'm using my regular phone that is my personal phone, so I can't keep track of the timing. So Erin says, ma'am, you know that you need to put those on Etsy or somewhere before the end of the year. You know, people always start, let's see, let me expand. Expand. Start already. Yes, they do, Era. Thank you, ma'am. I definitely will. So that is something that I probably put on Etsy. I'll probably put these on Etsy. I'll probably do some more binders like these. And you can easily keep track of your budget in this binder too, because it comes with notebook paper. So you can just write down your budget if you want to do it like that. Your budget is your budget. You can be as this Instagram phone is going to fall again. You can be as extravagant as you like, or you know, as simple as you like. Like some people do all those stickers. I don't do stickers because I started off trying to do stickers. I was like, I don't have time for all this. Let me just write this out, and let me just stuff my sinking funds and my cash envelopes. That was it. All right. Any questions? I think that is it for tonight. Like I said, I didn't want it to be long. I didn't want it to be an hour. But like I said, if you want a personalized budget book, hit me up. If you need some, if you want to use these as sinking funds envelopes or cash envelopes, hit me up. I got you. If you have any questions about budgeting, let me know. Also, I'm going to start doing like a housing update on YouTube as well. So if you want to check that out again, I am Tonya Gemini on YouTube. Please check me out. Hopefully it helps with savings, getting out of debt, budgeting, because I am trying to get out of debt. I'm trying to get out of student loan debt. You can follow me with that. I'm getting ready to take it more seriously next year. I'm getting ready to do my start my debt snowball. I have started doing a little bit of a debt snowball this year, but I'm going to really get into it next year. So, yeah, check me out. And like I said, like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. So, I hope y'all enjoyed tonight's Money Monday. I will see y'all next Monday. Don't know what I'm going to be talking about yet, but I will see y'all next Monday. So thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. Bye-bye.